This is Marlene Yvette, and I'm back with now the evidence with regards to my daughter Mariah's, first of all, medical doctor's report that was apparently done on February 16th, 2016, with her father taking her to Inwood Village Pediatrics, which was her doctor's office, and then showing the Children's Hospital Plano Legacy ER reports and lab results. So what we're starting with right here is just her pediatrician. As you can see, that's Inwood Village Pediatrics, Love Field, University Park, Preston H. This is page 2 of 3. I'm just going over doctors. One of the things that I was led to kind of just research, trying to figure out if the hospital actually gave records to Inwood Village Pediatrics, and if they did, why wasn't contacted. Just did a little bit of research as to the doctors and the affiliations, and did notice that it appears, not my daughter's doctor, but it appears that one of the doctors does actually serve as far as community involvement, is actually on the board, it looks like, of, and this is in a slick, so it's kind of hard to see, but I want to make sure that it's visible. And it is on the board of Children's Medical Center Trust. You can see it right there, Children's Medical Center Trust. So again, and apparently that's Julie Kleiss Linderman, MD. Not making any direct allegations of involvement, just showing some connections. Okay, and so again, this is just further meet the team of Inwood Village Pediatrics. Now I'm going to go ahead and move to show that I did actually have these records printed out through Inwood Village. This is their patient portal agreement and privacy statement, and it's talking about a Prima medical software, and this is what I had to print out to be able to get into the patient portal. And this is showing the patient dashboard, and of course this was all printed out on 3/29/2016, and this is showing the patient dashboard where apparently her father, after taking her on February 16th, set up the portal under his name, Curry Johnson. And going to stay on the same page, showing his information, again confirming June 14, 1976, that he is 39 years old, male. There's the address information there. And again, that this was done on my end, not discovered until Tuesday, March 29th, 2016, at 11:29 a.m. and 11 seconds. So this is when I was able to get it, and again, look at the bottom of the page, 3/29/2016. Again, this is showing the portal, a Prima portal. And again, the page that we're on. Now seeing it all in context. Now we're going to go to the next page. Again, just showing the back here, now under patient information. Again, it shows Curry Johnson, 6/14/76, just further information. Now we get to my daughter Mariah Yvette, and again it shows March 18th, 2014, 2 years old, female, Dr. Grace Corey. Shows our address there at 101C North Greenville Avenue, number 426, Allen, Texas. Shows that there were no scheduled appointments at this time, or that were found. And again, just going further down the page, now we're going to the date, again, 3/29/2016, which is the day before the show cause hearing when I'm actually able to get these records. Now we're going to go to the next page, which is patient appointments. As you can see it there in the list, going down the list, Inwood Village Pediatrics. And again, it's showing Tuesday, March 29th, 2016, 12:33 p.m., showing when I was able to print this out. I am very disturbed and frustrated that as I'm looking at all of our appointment history, it says 10 appointments found, and it shows 3/24/2016 at 11 a.m. It says walked out I was appearing for a 2-year doctor's visit, and of course I do have the audio of this visit, and I'm sure that their office manager there is going to be a little bit disturbed to find out that while she had them notate that I walked out, I actually have the truth of what happened that day, which was that I showed up for her appointment. They told me I had a $133 balance. I'm going to show that here in just a moment. I asked them where the balance came from, and they notified, they actually printed out where the balance came from. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull that now. So that's this page. Statement summary. Okay. Again, Inwood Village Pediatrics. Showing that's the statement. Of course, it's got her father's name as the responsible party on it. And they showed me the statement summary because I didn't remember there being a balance of $133, as it shows right here. $133.75. Okay, insurance balance is none. And so I was really confused, and I took a look at it to try to figure out where did this balance come from. And that's when I noticed for the first time, again, not even looking for this information, but obviously Truth Judge Jesus had a different plan. And I see all these dates for 2/16/2016. And I'm seeing blood draws. I'm trying to focus on that so you can see it really well. I'm seeing blood draws and all this various different stuff, which I didn't understand. And again, it's saying your portion, 118.75. Patient, again, let's see, where are Mariah Yvette. And I guess it also had a charge on here for a no-show on the 25th for 2/15/2016. Apparently that was an appointment that he scheduled and didn't show up for. So here's where we have the balance. It does show on here that a hemoglobin was requested, which is actually an iron test. So at that time I notified them, well, this must clearly be a mistake because I didn't bring her on 2/16. And they looked in the system and they said, okay, you did it, but her father did. And so, again, I'm going to go and show the visits here. Then it shows the 10 appointments. This is where we were. And you can see well check, 2-year infant. I'm sorry, 2-year MChat. And really quickly, I just had the MChat document they gave me. I'll find that in just a moment. I'm going to try to stabilize the video here just a moment. I'll come back to it and find it later. But it's showing that the type of visit was to be 324. It says walked out, although that's not what happened. Provider Grace Curry. Well checked, 2-year MChat. And then it shows 2/16. In fact, she was brought in 2/15. It says the status was discharged. Provider Grace Corey, sick, no well check. And of course the 2/15 report, ready to discharge. Grace Curry, no show, sick. Then it shows 11/9/2015, ready to discharge. Grace Curry, medical records out, transfer. I'm not sure where the records went. October 26, 2015, canceled. 11/15, Grace Curry. Well check 18-month MChat. Before that, 9/18/2015. 5/30 no show. Grace Curry, no show well. 9/18/2015. Ready to discharge. Grace Curry, well check 18-month chat. She actually had that visit, and so the other ones that show no show for the well check is because she actually already had it on 9/18 for some reason in their records. She had it there on 9/18 for some reason. They didn't have updated records, so they have no show and canceled for an 18-month check that she already did. See if you can show them all together. 9/1/2015 at 2:30 p.m. This was a canceled appointment. Sick, no well check. Okay, so that is a fraudulent claim, but I guess go ahead and put them on notice. There's an audio dispute, but here's the reason why. When they provided me with that bill, one of the court orders that right now they're currently trying to enforce against me states that the parent who incurs the medical expenses is 100% responsible for them. And so that means that if he took her on 216, he's responsible for the bill. As soon as I notified the doctor's office I didn't have the money and I wouldn't be paying it based on that same court order, then they advised me that at that time, oh, well, you were too late, we couldn't see you. And so we've gone through all this discussion, as is on the audio. They're starting to tell me I can ask questions to the doctor when I go back, and then all of a sudden when I tell them I can't make arrangements and I won't be paying his bill, then all of a sudden they tell me they can't see me. And so again, I've got all of that on a separate audio. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the next thing where it says patient chart. Patient chart, it clearly shows visit date of 216 and 215, showing encounter for follow-up, examination after completed treatment for conditions other than malignant neoplasm, atopic dermatitis unspecified, clinical summary PDF document for both of them. And again, I'm printing this on Tuesday, March 29, 2016, 12/13/957 it looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to also now patient chart, further documentation, where it's showing medical records, out, encounter for routine child health examination, and now Miss Mariah wants to help me a little bit. I can't do this. Let's see here. How are we going to do this? Okay, Princess, you want to help Mommy? Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and look at, here's the various different reports, the visit dates, and then we're going to get to where we start. This is too cool of a toy with the rod that she wants to play with, so I'm going to come back here in just a moment.